The Imitation of Christ, Chapter 38, on the right ordering of our affairs. The voice of Christ. My son, take great care to ensure that in every place, action, and outward occupation, you remain inwardly free and your own master. Control circumstances and do not allow them to control you. Only so can you be master and ruler of your actions, not their servant or slave. A free man and a true Christian, enjoying the freedom and high destiny of the children of God. Romans chapter 8, verse 21. These stand above the things of time and view those of eternity, seeing in their true light both earthly and heavenly things. The things of this world have no hold over the children of God. On the contrary, they draw them into their service and employ them in the ways ordained by God and established by their heavenly architect, who has left nothing in his creation without its due place. Stand firm in all circumstances. Do not judge by outward appearances or reports as men do, but in each instance enter like Moses into the tabernacle. Exodus 33:8. To ask guidance of the Lord. Sometimes you will receive God's answer and return instructed on many matters, both present and future. For Moses always had recourse to the tabernacle to obtain an answer to his doubts and questions, and he took refuge in prayer to support him amidst the dangers and wickednesses of men. Similarly, must you take refuge in the depth of your heart and pray most earnestly for God's help. We read that Joshua and the children of Israel were deceived by the men of Gibeon. Joshua chapter 9, verse 22. Because they had not first asked counsel of God. Therefore, in giving credit to their statements, they were misled by their pretended piety. Chapter 39, How we should not be over anxious. The voice of Christ. My son, always commit your cause to me, and I will bring it to a good issue in due time. Wait until I order it, and you will find it to your advantage. Voice of the disciple. Lord, I readily commit everything into your hands, for my own judgment is of small value. I wish I were less concerned about the future and could unreservedly submit myself to your good pleasure. The voice of Christ. My son, a man often labors incessantly to obtain his desire, but when he has obtained it, he begins to change his mind. For man's affections do not remain constant, but tend to move from one object to another. It is therefore no small advantage if a man can renounce self even in small things. Man's true spiritual progress depends on the denial of self, and he who renounces self is completely free and secure. But the old enemy, 1 Peter 5:8, the adversary of all good, never ceases to tempt man. Day and night he lies in ambush, hoping to trap the unwary into the snares of his deceit. Watch and pray, lest you enter into temptation. Matthew chapter 26, verse 41.